Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a very simple um, a simple easy bracelet that you can make with some 6 millimeter beads, gemstone beads, and then some uh, bracelet findings that we got. Here are some of the bracelets that I made, best suited for youngsters like teenagers and even adults. It's a very simple design. It's not very complicated. It's very easy. It's very fast, quick gifts that you can make. I have here some colors, and as you guys can see, and these are like I think dyed or heated gemstone stuff, and these are all 6 millimeter. And then let me show you guys the one of the bracelet so that you can understand what I'm talking about. It's such a simple design that you can make a lot, especially for holiday markets and stuff. You can make it. So this is the first one that I made. I just used some 20 gauge wire and added some beads and then wire wrapped on both ends to this cool finding. It has a magnetic closure just like that. I mean silicone closure, not a magnetic one. This ring has a silicone inside and just slides open, and you can tighten it up that way. So I just domed this wire a little bit just to give it a good shape. As you guys can see, it can fit anybody. You don't have to know the wrist size of the person um, whom you are making it for, and it sits perfectly right there. Very pretty. And this is how it will be on the other end, and it has that tassel kind of an effect. um, you can get this kind of finding anywhere else, but I haven't seen a pearl dangle in the bottom. This is from India, but actually you can get this from US as well. So it has that silicone closure to it, and it has the chain, and then it has that loop at the end, one end, and this beads or something at the other end. So this one right here slides open, and as I said, there is a silicone rubber inside the uh, this oval bead or round bead, and that you can use it to slide open and close. This bracelet became very famous, quite popular, and I think now also it is quite popular. And it's very simple to make. If you want to make quick gifts, you can do this, and you can buy this anywhere. I will leave down the description box below the link for it. I'm not being sponsored or anything. I'll search and put a link for this, but this exact one, I don't know. It is from India, so we cannot get it. So I was making this bracelet as a gift, and my daughter loved this color a lot. I really like this one. This one is my favorite. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite as well. So I made the blue one is my favorite, and this one is my daughter's favorite, and she wanted one. But I added the starburst 8 millimeter bead in between everything, just to give it the golden look, just to match the chain. I wanted to make it, but she wanted these beads, but she wanted a white bead in the middle. So I picked up this, whatever she wants. First I thought I will add a silver bead. This is also like, this is a painted bead, so it is not a starburst one, but it's a painted one. Since she didn't want the starburst bead, I thought I will use this, but it was dull. As you guys can see, I wanted a white color that is actually in the bead, like a dragon veins agate kind of a thing, right? So this check glass bead fitted the profile, so that's what I have it right now. And the wire that I'm going to use, as I said, I'm going to use 20 gauge wire. 20 gauge wire, and this is from Michaels, and this gold is different. As you guys can see, the gold differs with the 20 gauge. This one is more towards the brass kind of a gold, and this one is like gold, but it is not very bright, it is subtle. um, you can see the difference between these two wires. So you take into consideration that also when you're buying the wire. For example, bead landing stuff like this, as you guys can see, this is more brass than this. This is also from Michaels, and this is also from Michaels. And the wire that you get in the spool like this is different from the wire that you get here. So you have to look in person and then buy it. I think that's the best thing I would do, because and this one was a set, like 20 gauge, 24 gauge and 18 gauge. It's a factory pack, 3 packs that Michaels has it. That's the one has this one. So I really like this color because this is not very powerful, like very brassy, as well as it is not really, that bright yellow. It's not that either. So I'm just going to straighten this wire. I don't usually measure. I work with the spool because I don't know exactly how much it's gonna, but you can actually cut about, say, 6 inches and work with it. I am actually straightening the wire with my nylon jaw pliers. This is the best tool. I find it really, really useful for my wire straightening work. So what I do is, you can add any beads in the middle you want. You can just have one bead as a focal bead. For example, this would also do, a star would do. Just make it, and that's a bracelet in itself. You can use a button like that. You can wire wrap it and use it as well. So any bead, like for example this kind of a bead, you can use in between, wire wrap on both ends and call it a day. You can use a lot of stuff, but I chose to use 5 beads here. So it's a very simple design, but at the same time it actually allows you to make a quick gift. Check glass beads have notoriously small hole, but my 20 gauge do fit in it. I checked, so I'm glad about it. So this is like a teardrop, and if you wear it, it will be like this, which is also very, very pretty. So, and for this purpose we need our round nose pliers. You can also use the 6-step looping pliers. You know why? Because you can actually, what you can do is, both the side loops will match exactly if you use that. So I'm gonna use this and show you guys what I got. It's about, say, an inch or so. I bent the wire at 90 degrees, just like that. Then reposition my pliers. I'm using the smallest size mandrel here, and wrap it around. You will have this right here. Okay, then again hold on to that, and then take the wire all the way around. You have a loop. Then you can actually add it to the loop in the bracelet finding. Okay, take your, I don't know where I kept my Tweezernose pliers. That is not me. I really like my Tweezernose pliers, but I think I kept it somewhere. I cannot remember. I need to search for it. That's my to-go one. Okay, hold on to that and wrap it. You don't need a lot of wraps. Okay, just 2 wraps is also more than enough, but if you can make one more. I am doing it with my fingers, but I would say it might poke. It did poke for me. It's better to use pliers. So this stage, if you want, you can snip off this excess wire. With your pliers. And then it's unwieldy because it's still in the spool, but if you cut it, it will be easier, trust me. I don't know, for some reason I always don't like to cut it. Okay, when you tuck that in, you move the rest. Okay, and then make sure these are parallel to each other. So just hold on to it and bend the wire to 90 degrees. You need a slight gap. I want this to move just a tiny bit, so that when you dome the shape, then like this, then when you dome it like this, then there will be some place to do that. If you do it very tightly right next to the beads, it will not happen. So just make that loop and hold on to that, bring it to the side, and now I will cut it so that it's not unwieldy anymore. Okay, and see this, there is a lot of gap. Okay, I straighten this loop and bring the wire. Before wrapping it, we need to make sure this one is a proper one, because it can twist. So make sure it's not twisty, and it goes pretty well with the other side. Just moving it, opening it up so that it can accommodate this, and check whether it is nice and not twisty. Okay, so hold your loop with your pliers, and if you have another set of pliers, go ahead and wrap it. If you have a little bit more wire, it is easier to wrap even with your fingers, as you guys can see. And see how there is a little bit of gap. I want that, so I'm gonna snip this off, even though I can still wrap one more time, but I don't want that because I need the gap. And then tuck the tail in. All you need to do here is just come in and squish the tail inside gently with your pliers. If this is a little bit, tidy it up, tidy your wrap loop up. Okay, and this is where I want that to be. So just slowly just push that inside, so that's nice and domed, and I like that. See, slightly domed is fine, and this is what I want, and this is really pretty. I like it. I hope my daughter will like it as well, right? She's the one I'm making it for. This is how it looks. How cute is that? You can make it in minutes, right? So once you get a hang of it, you can make thousands of them, I would say. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye. If you would like to support my channel, there is a heart symbol right in the bottom of this of the description of the video, in the description box. Thanks written right next to it. You can click on it and donate as much as you can. It'll help grow my channel. I can bring more stuff for you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.